Alright, what's going on, guys? So if you click this video, you're probably something like me. You're in your early 20s, you're maybe in college, maybe you're trying to look for a job, and something is kind of just hitting you, you know? Games really aren't that fun anymore. A few reasons could be, I am 21, I am turning 22 this year, so maybe that has a really big factor to do with it, age in general. Because I remember as a kid, I was playing every single day. I was rushing home to play. I was doing anything I could just to get home 10 minutes faster. But now that I'm getting older, gaming just feels like I really am wasting my time. Like every time I'm playing, I feel like I could be doing something better with my time. I feel like I should be building something more. And of course, that's stuff you should be doing anyway. But it's just whenever I'm playing games, those issues and the things I need to do are really just piling up on me. And I guess another reason also is that I just feel like games aren't hitting anymore. I'm getting super sick of the formulaic free to play games. They have battle passes in them. They're the fifth installment of a series that's been going on for like 10 years. I'm sick of all the Fortnite clones. I'm sick of the battle royales, and I know it's already a dying genre, but the way these games are being marketed, they're still trying to copy Fortnite's formula. They're trying to copy that overnight success slash sensation. A perfect example is Highguard. Highguard just came out, and it's already gonna be shut down. And admittedly, me and my friend actually did enjoy Highguard. The concept we found was definitely unique. We don't really know why people immediately labeled it as another hero shooter, another Overwatch slash Apex, when, in my opinion, it played nothing like Overwatch or Apex. It was honestly pretty fresh, but the thing that made it so repetitive was just another free-to-play game. It was just more fun, wacky characters, and then mixed in, of course, was a battle pass. Woohoo! Oh, and you can't forget the iconic feature of releasing a game that isn't finished. Like after after dealing with this for the last 5, 6, 7 years maybe of this shit going on in the gaming industry, it really just pushes you away. And I'm also just tired of boring sequels. Like we really have Call of Duty Black Ops 7. I remember when Black Ops 2 came out. I was super excited. I was super happy. I wanted nothing more in the world than to just hop in some Nuketown 2025 and just have some good old classic fun. Now, admittedly, I was like 9 back then, so again, that could be a reason why it felt so fun and so fresh to me. But as a 21-year-old now, when Black Ops 7 came, I just couldn't help but roll my eyes. I'm so sick of the boring sequels. And I guess on that note, all these games are just, they're really getting they're not relaxing. Like I remember, as a kid, gaming was an escape. You played games to have fun. But whenever I find myself playing games these days, I don't have fun. I'm always competing, I'm always sweating, I'm always having to be the best, I'm always having to outperform everybody. And I guess it's also a fault on my own. Maybe I shouldn't be playing so much FPS games like Overwatch and Rivals and Rainbow Six Siege and Call of Duty from time to time, Battlefield. But that's why I never really gravitated towards those games. Growing up, I always played Mario. I was always playing Zelda, Super Smash Bros. Mario Kart. You know, the last two games are a bit competitive, but at the end of the day, they're fun. They're more random. They have the loot boxes. They have the they have the Super Smash Ball. The elements of luck in there to really add fun. And I guess I'm at a stage of life I'm in. I'm just not having too much fun. I've been having a lot more fun recently playing games like Metroid, going back to my 3DS even. That's how bad the gaming landscape is. I've been genuinely going back to my 3DS and playing old games that my 8-year-old self never got to finish. But yeah, playing games like Mario or Zelda, I really do feel like those type of games are really what games are meant to be. They're meant to be laid back. You're meant to just play for 20-30 minutes a day, breeze through a few levels, and just have fun. Because the games I'm playing and the games that everyone else is playing are just nothing but cortisol razors. Like, I'm so sick of that. After a long day of going to work or school or the gym, sometimes all three in one day, sitting down to play a game just does not sound appealing. Like, I'm dealing with all this stress, I'm dealing with all this bullshit in my real life and personal life and academic life, that sitting down and getting mad at Call of Duty or Rainbow Six Siege just is not fun. Like, I genuinely rather stare at my home screen for hours than just pick up Arc Raiders and play for a few minutes. Because I genuinely, I really can't do it. And it sucks because I still want games to be fun. I still turn on my PS5 every day. Okay, well, not every day. But I still turn on my PS5, I browse through my games, and then I just inevitably go back to YouTube. And that sucks, because I want games to be fun. I've been gaming since I was 4 years old. Literally 4 years old. I had a Game Boy Advance that was playing Super Mario Bros. 3 for literally hours on end. That's really why gaming became such a lifetime hobby for me. It was there from literally my waking moments of consciousness. I really do love gaming. I really do love it. It's my hobby. It was my life. But these days, I just find it really hard to enjoy. But I'm not saying this to like completely discount gaming for good. You know what I mean? I'm still gonna give it a try. I'm still gonna play in my free time. I'm still gonna try to have fun. Because at the end of the day, that's what gaming should be. It should be fun. So I guess that being said, I'm just gonna keep trying to have an open mind and really, really just push through and play one game at a time. And just remember, at the end of the day, it really is just pixels on a screen.